Cambodia's growing inequality is perhaps no more apparent than when standing on this balcony right here. Here, the beneficiaries of rapid economic growth, government corruption, and huge foreign investment live just meters away from families forced to send their children out onto the dump site to collect rubbish in order to survive. For many families, even life in an urban slum like this has become too expensive. They're being pushed out to the fringes of Phnom Penh, where education and health services are scarce and where the idea of breaking the poverty cycle seems like a dream. It's easy to visit Phnom Penh and be excited by the obvious pace of development. It's easy to see the growing middle class and their vigour for fashion and for style. But what's less obvious is the endemic corruption of a 40-year dictator. Less obvious is the 3 million Cambodians living on less than $2 a day. Less obvious is the absence of the rule of law. Walls like this one are designed to help the affluent forget what happens to those who have been excluded from their dictator's greed and nepotism. When we see wealth and poverty juxtaposed like this, part of us wants to say to the affluent class, how can you sleep at night knowing what's behind that wall? But we know what's behind that wall. No matter where we live, no matter how distant we are from the impacts of poverty, we know that millions of people miss out on the kinds of opportunities and privileges that you and I enjoy. The distance between us and the victims of globalised greed doesn't reduce our complicity in the system or our responsibility to live as the evidence that a better world is possible.